This mission is going to cover Mission 8 called Achilles for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. In this mission, we're going to be in Yemen attempting to capture Menendez. In this mission, we're playing as Farood as he has been in deep cover with Menendez's operation for a while. And here at the beginning, he's getting ready to give a speech to all his followers here. And the US troops are going to come in and crash the party here in a minute. So the first challenge we come to in this mission is where we have to destroy 20 quad drones. So here you want to take down as many quad drones in this area as possible before you leave it. Any kills that your AI allies get on the quad drones will not count towards your kills at all. So you could farm about 8 or 9 quad drone kills in this little area at the beginning. Alright, so in this little doorway that takes us upstairs, we're going to find intel number 1 laying down here on the ground. And upstairs we're going to find the optical camo that we need to use. And the challenge associated with optical camo is to kill 20 enemies while it's in use. I recommend that you save killing people with using the optical camo until you pick up the sword here in a few minutes, which is where we're heading to next. That way you can complete both the challenges at the same time. To get to the sword, we're going to go to the left over here. And we're going to follow this alleyway and this pathway to get to the case that it's stored in. For the challenge that requires the sword, you have to kill 20 soldiers with it. And you have plenty of targets to take care of, since there are many enemies in this mission. So once you get the sword, I suggest enabling the optical camo by pushing down on the D-pad and go to town and get as many melee kills while you're in the optical camouflage as possible. Just remember to make sure you take cover and hide if you get too low on health and wait for it to regen. Also, if there's a bunch of enemies around in a group, you can always use your stun grenades, EMP grenades, whichever ones you have. That way you can stun them and run up to them and take them out rather quickly and efficiently.
Listen to me. You stay strong, my friend, and I promise you, I'll get you through this, okay?
Yes!
Up to this point, there's no way you could have completed the quad drone challenge, so make sure any quad drones you find, you take them out as quickly as possible. Because by this point, you should have maybe 10 to 12 actually killed. And that leaves another 8 more to take down. But you'll easily get it later on in the mission.
You said Menendez is headed for the Citadel. What's the quickest route out of the city?
The west gate leads to a mountain path on the outskirts.
Okay, at this point, I suggest you refill your ammo since we're going to need some EMP grenades to take out the ASDs up in this area. So another challenge to complete in this area is the disabling 4 ASDs and then taking them out while they are disabled. There's only 5 drones in this area, so make sure you disable them as quickly as possible and take them out before your allies do. Also, this is a good spot to farm melee kills if you still don't have them, and to have your optical camo active and taking out the enemies as well. Because you should be kind of close to be completing both of the challenges once you reach this area.
supplies.
One other thing to note is that you have to use the vehicles in this area to eliminate 5 soldiers. Now they don't have to all be taken out with one vehicle, but there is a limited supply of enemies and a very limited supply of vehicles in this area. So make sure you make that a high priority when you make it to this side of the map. And here is the last ASG drone, and with that EMP grenade and taking it out, I completed the challenge for taking out 4 of them. So now we're going to make our way back to the other side, to the right side of the map, and this access gate here is going to give you the pathway to reach the turret. And this turret, we need to use it to take out 8 quad drones in this area. Now once you gain access to it, the quad drones will fly in, and there's only 8 of them that will show up. So make sure you take them out as quickly as possible, since your AI buddies there will take them out for you if you're not fast enough.
I'm seeing movement in the streets below.
Since there are no more quad drones in this area and I just kind of dilly-dallying around, the next area you're going to have a decision to make, to where you sacrifice your own life to save Harper's, or you kill Harper to keep your cover intact. Fareed will have to survive this part of the mission to complete 2 other achievements later on in the mission Odysseus. There is a way to cheat this a bit by trying to shoot Menendez, and then after the achievement pops up, you reload the checkpoint and then go through and kill Harper. That way you can have to read for a later mission to complete 2 more achievements. You can also find like the full description and walkthrough on trueachievements.com if you haven't already seen it yet.
We have lost too many men.
There is one challenge for the mission that is associated with this point as well, and that is where you have to use the VTOL gunner to take out 5 soldiers in this area. The only way to get this is if you save Harper's life by sacrificing your own and shooting Menendez. Depending on which path you take here, you may have to replay the mission to earn the achievement, or to actually complete the challenge. So the choice is yours, but make a decision on what you want to do based on the information that's been provided to you.
Who betrayed me? You're wasting your time, you fucking bastard, you! You won't get shit from me! Come on, is that all you got? Huh? Fareed! Kill it. Yeah, that's it. Kill me, egghead.
Anything wrong?
And you spineless piece of shit, getting others to do your dirty work.
So here's the time for the achievement for Ultimate Sacrifice, where you have to sacrifice yourself, Fareed, to save Harper. And to do this, you're going to have to shoot Menendez with the option to hold A to do it. Once this has happened, the achievement should pop at any second in this point, and then you can choose to save and quit, and it will load back to the previous checkpoint where I was on the turret. So after a quick reload, we're going to relaunch the game, and we're going to pick up right here where we left off, but I cut out a little bit from where the actual checkpoint was. So we're We're going to go through this one more time, and we're going to choose to shoot Harper to save Fareed's life for later achievements in the mission Odysseus.
Of course, Menendez. We must get you to safety. We have lost too many men.
Victory is not measured by losses.
Fareed, are you still with me? We're hit! We're going down!
It's measured by gains.
Damn it! Ah, fuck!
Here! No! Good! No! Oh, man! You knew that I would be here. Who betrayed me? You're wasting your time, you fucking bastard, you! You won't get shit from me! Come on! Is that all you got? Huh? Fareed!
Kill it.
Yeah, that's it! Kill me, egghead!
Anything wrong?
And you spineless piece of shit! Getting others to do your dirty work! What kind of man are you? Huh?
Show your loyalty by following my orders, Fareed.
Do it, egghead! Do the job!
Now, Fareed!
Do it, man! Come.
Fareed.
Section.
Harper's dead.
You had no choice.
Menendez is heading for the citadel overlooking the town.
Salazar, arrange for medevac extraction back to the Obama.
Come on. Let's go.
Salazar on primary SAT. Multiple Eagles down. Request immediate medevac. LC Sparrow.
Kraken, I need to assume OpCon of the drone fleet in support of capture of Menendez.
So up ahead, we now have control of the quad drones, and we can tell them to target specific enemies. And this is required for another challenge. For the challenge, you have to have the drones take down 25 enemies that you direct them towards. You do not have to target each soldier individually, but just put the blue marker in the general area of the soldiers. In this room is a second intel location, which is located behind the crates right there to the left. And the third intel is not too far up in the mission's path.
Kraken, we believe Menendez is heading for the Citadel. Push all available assets to that grid. Establish blocking positions, cutting off their safe. Blocking positions. I need updates on Menendez's location.
Sir, enemy forces have formed a defensive perimeter around the Citadel. The HVI appears to be inside the down command VTOL. We're receiving heavy fire from
By this point up here, in this little clearing, or right where I just was, you should have been able to have complete the quad drone challenge by directing them to kill 25 enemies. If not, this area out here in this open field, or pathway, whatever you want to call it, is pretty much your last opportunity to get any decent amount of kills with the quad drones. And as you see there, I have completed the challenge for the quad drone. To save some time, I'm going to speed it up a bit on the video, and we're going to go on to the third intel location.
Understood. Sit down.
So in this building that we're in here, we're going to go outside and take this ladder up to the roof, and the third and last intel is located to the left over near that barrel. And that completes challenge 9 for this mission. And of course, like always, the 10th challenge is always surviving the mission without dying, or completing the mission without dying. From here, just follow the in-game cues to complete the mission and find Menendez. And I'll just let the video play through from here. That way you get a good idea on what's going on in the mission if you have not played it already.
Sir, 5-man team to cover your movement to HVT. We'll pick rear security. Once you locate Menendez, we'll make the grab. Surround the VTOL. Wait for the go. Moving.
Menendez! Secure him!
Once you capture Menendez, you're going to earn the Deep Cover Achievement. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the rest of the walkthrough for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 campaign.
Help me seek a newer world.